Hi, my name is Solo P1 and today I'm going to be doing a mini review, not a big review, a mini review of the winter testing of the 2019 F1 Day 4. The reason why I say mini review is probably going to be about 5 to 10 minutes long, no longer, is because today I had a lot of errands to run. I was working longer than I usually work. I had things to do around the house, a few stuff I had to do, so I didn't really have time to watch any of the winter testing. But like it's 4 o'clock in the morning now. I really wanted to do this video today, even though it's probably going to be crap. But I just wanted to do it. I just wanted to get it out there, get my thoughts and opinion on certain things. I'm not, to be fair, I don't know nothing about what happened on day 4. I glanced a few times on the telly when I was like in and out of the house today, and there was a few interviews that caught my eye. I just heard a few things from Natalie from Sky and Johnny from Sky talking about Mercedes. It's going to be closer than last year. I hear this every time. Every time I put the TV on, if I listen, if it's Sky F1, if Mercedes is mentioned from F1 Sky, it's going to be a negative thing. So it's just the same old, same old. So I'm going to go straight to the website. This is where I usually go to get my info, because I know it's official. I don't go on some Mark website where you get some people just make things up. I go straight to the website, straight to the source. So I'm going to get rid of this frame on here. There you go. So there's a story on here about Nico Hülkenberg. It says on here, Renault's Nico Hülkenberg was having a fairly quiet pre-season test, at least until the German came out of nowhere on the final day of the first week to post the fastest time seen so far in Barcelona. There you go. There's the time that he done. That's quite alright, Nico Hülkenberg, he's a good driver, he is. I got a lot of respect for that guy, Nico Hülkenberg. Keeps himself to himself, doesn't really get mixed up with all the rubbish. And but he's a good driver. I like his hair, man. It reminds me of Ivan Drago at Rocky 4. If any of you guys know about Rocky 4, well, I watch it on Sky all the time. He looks like Ivan Drago, man. If he dies, he dies. He's got his hair. But anyway, there's something about Mercedes. Let's click on that. Valtteri Bottas. Let's have a look. My neck's knackered. Anyway, Mercedes have looked to be keeping their performance cards pretty close to their chest. Clever. During the first week of the 2019 pre-season testing in Barcelona, but although many of the F1 paddock believe there's an element of sandbagging going on at the Silver Arrows, Valtteri Bottas has revealed that the current balance of the car is making it a bit of a handful to drive. Well, if Valtteri Bottas is coming out of that and saying that the current balance of the car is making it a bit of a handful to drive, he's saying that to the media. He's not going to come out and say it's working perfectly easy. To me, they're probably sandbagging it. In my opinion, I think Mercedes can go a lot faster. They can do a lot better. But like it says on there, the proof's in the pudding. They're keeping the cars close to the chest. So why not? Don't reveal everything before the season start. You want to surprise the competition, don't you? You want to come out in Australia. You don't even want to show your stuff in practice, really. Where you really want to show your stuff is in qualifying and the race. So if that's what they want to do, let them. In my opinion, they probably are sandbagging, but it's up to them. It's up to them. Their car, they can do what they want. Something about Williams. It says on here, Williams 2009 season couldn't have got off to a much worse start, with the team's FW42 failing to make it to Barcelona for the 2019 pre-season testing until after the second day. Despite that, the team's rookie star George Russell called it a privilege to be Williams' driver, as he praised the squad's hard working getting his car ready. A series of delays in the FW42's inception meant that the car didn't arrive in Spain until Wednesday. We know this already, but it says on there, Russell is proud of the Williams despite late arrival. Yeah, he was a bit late, but at the end of the day, it's there now, and that's what matters. Basically, the website's got nothing to print, nothing to talk about, so they're just basically repeating over old news because this was in the news the other day. Because I covered this on my channel, on my review on day 3, I covered the same story, so it's the same story, but the F1 website is basically just rewording it. That's all it is. They're just rewording it. Hold on, put that there. So, what else is there? The latest, done that, haven't we? Says on there, Ferraris, Charles Leclerc, other teams. Ferraris, Leclerc, other teams are sandbagging in F1 testing. You see, exactly. This is what I was watching. Like I said, I didn't really watch a bit of Sky today. None of the news. I didn't really listen to the radio, nothing like that. No sport channels. But like I was in and out of the house all day, and I was listening to the TV a little bit when I came into the house, and I heard the commentators talking about Mercedes sandbagging it. Mercedes sandbagging it. None of the other teams, not Red Bull, none of the other teams are just saying Mercedes sandbagging it, Mercedes sandbagging it. But to be fair, Charles Leclerc come out in the news and she says Ferraris, Leclerc, other teams are sandbagging as well. So yeah, basically that's what they're doing. It says on here the report, F1 pre-season testing, Hulkenberg puts in Reynolds on a top Reynolds on top as the first test ends. Yeah, I covered that as well. That was at the beginning. So yeah, there's no news. There's no news. Nothing really in the news. What else is there? He goes, yeah, there's nothing there. They're just talking about there's Sebastian Vettel and Mickey Schumacher. There's no major news going on today in the testing. Like I said, it's winter testing. There's nothing really going on. It's just people testing the cars, moving the components around, because that's what they do at winter testing. Nothing dramatic. They're just basically testing all the components, see which components mixes with which components work with other components. It's like a jigsaw. It's like whatever fits. So they might have 2 components on the car, and then they put another 2 components on the car, and them 2 components work better with that. It's basically, the car is so complex. I know it is. I'm not an F1 I'm not an engineer or nothing, but I know them cars are so complex. The electrics, the engineering, everything in that car. This is why Mercedes, I think they got like 300 people working on one car. In the old days, I think there used to be like 6 people per car. But they're that complex now. You got like one guy working on the tyre, one guy working on the wheel, one guy working on, look, imagine the engine, how much parts has got in the engine. There's one person, 1 or 2 people working on one part. You might have 10 people working on just one part. That's why these Formula 1 teams are huge now. It's so complex. They've got to get it right before the season starts. They've got to test every little vital component before that's just the way it is. So there's no big news on today. I told you the video is not going to be long today. It's 8 minutes long. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm knackered. I just wanted to get my opinion out there on a few things, but there's nothing really going on. And that's it. See what they're saying. It says here, after day 4, there's the data. See, if you want to go on the F1 website, you can be able to see the data. After day 4 and 32 hours on the track action, we reached the end of the first Formula 1 pre-season test of 2009. The amount of mileage that have been covered this week have been mighty impressive, but who had the most reasons to smile on day 4? So basically everything's there on the data. You can go on the website, look for yourself, it's all there. There's Ferrari's data, there's Mercedes data, there's Renault data, and there's Honda's data, Honda, Red Bull. So you can look into all that on the website. So yeah, but like I said, don't look into all this. This is just like, there you go. It says on there. There's the final times of the day. Hülkenberg at the top, Albon 2nd, Ricciardo 3rd, Bottas 4th, Hamilton 5th, Charles Leclerc 6th. But when the season starts, it's not going to look like that. This is what I'm talking about. Look, you got Hülkenberg at the top. No disrespect to Nico Hulkenberg, great driver. He's in a decent car, maybe, I don't know. See where it goes when the season starts. But we all know in Australia, at the end of day one at Australia, he's not going to be on the top. This is just the winter testing, you know. And they're going to be putting a lot more faster times than that as well. The faster times, a lot more faster. So yeah, it's just winter testing. So that's it really. I'm going to end this in a minute. Let's get this off. Yeah. So basically, look at my channel. If you watch me on Twitch, follow me on Twitch. I do I'm covering all the races, the official 2018 F1 season on PlayStation 4. I'm starting from Australia, I'm on race 5 now. I'm on race 5 now. It's going to be Spain, so look out for that. I'm going to be uploading that tomorrow. It's going to be a 5-lap race and 1-shot qualifying. So look out for them. I'm doing every single race from Australia, and every other day I'm uploading them. So basically for all 21 races of the 2000 F1 season, from race 1 to race 21. And basically I'm doing it to lead up to the 2019 F1 season, which is going to be starting under 5 weeks time now. Coming up to 4 weeks time, the season is going to be starting, and I can't wait. So basically the day before the season starts, which is going to be on the Thursday, I'll be uploading the last race on my channel, which is going to be in Abu Dhabi, and that's going to be race 21 of the 2018 F1 season. So when that uploads on the Thursday, and the Friday the new season is going to be starting. So if you subscribe to my channel, hit the like, hit the dislike button, hit the alert button. So anytime I release any new content, you'll get it. You'll be the first to know. So yeah, that's it really. I've got an unboxing of a Fanatec wheel. I purchased a Fanatec wheel the other day. It arrived today, but I haven't really opened it yet. I'll be doing an unboxing of that tomorrow. It's an Xbox P1 rim, but it works on the PS4 as well and PC. So yeah, look out for that. Follow me on Instagram, solo_P1. Follow me on Twitter, soloP1, and follow me on Twitch, like I said, solo_P1. Any of you guys want to talk about any sim racing, anything about F1, specifically F1, if you want to talk about anything like that, just throw me a tweet and then I'll get back to you on Solo P1. So see you later, guys. This is Solo P1 signing out of day 4 of the Barcelona F1 2019 winter testing for Catalonia. Bye.